Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning. I had to wrestle this one to get her down here because she's like, I don't want to. I want to see my boyfriend. I about lost my patience with her. Like having a toddler. Yes, you are a toddler. So today the farrier's coming, so I'm not going to the school in my morning classes. I'm only going for my STEM at Lincoln, and we'll be in the greenhouse. I need to send an email to all the teachers to remind them we'll be in the greenhouse. I know they're so happy that they have their rooms. Because when I'm not, I teach on a cart every other week at the other elementary school. So they don't get their classroom for their planning hour. So they really like to have the classroom because, well, imagine if you're at work, and you get an extra hour a day, you get an hour where everybody leaves you alone to get some work done, but you can't do it at your desk. Whatever you're working with, you have to take into the break room or something. Or you have to sit there and be in the classroom where all the kids are. And even though I tell them, pretend she's not there, pretend he's not there, that doesn't work. So, I did get my salad bed planted yesterday with some beets, some matcha, which is a really cold type of salad green. Grows really well in cool, wet temps. Beets will do that. Some bok choy. And I planted something else. There was still some kale from last year that was coming back up. Beets, bok choy. I transplanted my lettuce starts out there. They were a little sad yesterday, but it rained last night, so they're very happy now. What was the other thing I planted? Oh, wasabi radish. Those they're supposed to sprout in 3 to 5 days, and then they're ready in like 22. So we'll see if they are as wasabi-ish as I like. If they are, I hope they are, I'm going to slice them thin, dehydrate them, and grind them up, and then I'll have a wasabi powder. I'm going to have to try and find it. I have 2 packages of the seeds, so if they work well. I don't know if I have any deep dishes. And then I watched a video today on how to make your own grow pots. The fabric grow pots. Because I'm trying to figure out an easy way to have stuff for the kids to transplant their starts into. For almost free, of course, because I don't have that much money. I think I've got like $40 left in the budget. Well, you know how far $40 is going to go with 300 kids? Not very far. Like $1.10 each. And I have bought so much stuff with my own money. And I don't have any other option. I either buy it or the kids don't do it. And I'm sorry, excuse my French, but if the kids don't do the stuff I'm supposed to be teaching them, I'm a half-assed teacher. And I don't like to do things half-assed. So, I think I've spent $100 already this month out of my $1,600 take-home. Hey, stop. I could see see why people who are starting out as teachers don't do it. Oh, you'll make money after you've been teaching for 10 or 11 years. Well, yeah, if I last that long. Not me. But these younger kids, you know, got student loans. Although the nice thing, I know that one of the teachers who did her student teaching, the teaching program she used, they did grants and paid them for their hours. Now, they didn't pay them while they were doing it. The grant money came at the very end of them completing their student teaching. Which would be nice. Oh my God, that would be great. You still eating there, Missy? But still. Very still. Because when I student taught, I didn't get any money for it. Matter of fact, I paid. I had to pay tuition while I was student teaching. Because I still had to have the teacher come and go over what I was doing and approve it. All that stuff. My program was really, they just had, it was funny because when during my student teaching, I had to you had to submit all of your lesson plans and stuff. And so I submitted my first two. And my teacher, my observing teacher, the one who watches what you do and stuff, not the one I was in the classroom with, she had to do reports back to the, don't kick me. She had to do reports back to the university. I don't have anything special for you. And you were being a little brat, so I'm not inclined to give you a treat. Not till we're done. No, not till we're done. You're gonna have grain. No treats till you're done. You have corn up your nose? Do you? Do you have corn up your nose? I feel about you sometimes. I don't know what I was saying now. You distracted me. No, stop. Boogie butt. But I know what I was saying. And so she was like, you don't need to send me all of this. Really? Really? No. You're not done. I know you're not done. And you know you're being mean and you're not letting down your milk. And then you'll be miserable all day long. Because I'm not coming home till after school. Tomorrow I have an eye appointment after school. So I won't be home till probably 5:30. I did not feel good yesterday. Stop it! Let's see. You change your name to a bad word. Call you Gigi. No, DG. Damn it, goat. On my pants. You normally have more milk than that. It's that front udder that you just know. Please stop. Please stop. Stop. Thank you. Eat your grain. Stop. So, anyway, I'm sweating. I'm going to turn the heat off in here. Okay. Shouldn't get cold enough to freeze any pipes. That's my only worry, is that it'll freeze the pipes in here. That, and it is nice to melt where it's not freezing cold in the winter. My phone says it's supposed to be 39, feels like 36. My car says it's like 40. And my thermometer in the yard said it's 45. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, you brat. Okay, you are going back in the other stall because the horses are going in their old stall so that I can grain them and get them ready for the farrier. You want your apple? Get this little corn. Shove your nose so far down into the grain, you get pieces of wheat up your nose. No? What do you want? What do you want? Here. I don't know what you want. You're killing me. Too tired for this. Too tired for this. You opinionated little brat. Alright, let's go put you in the stall. I'll be back with Audie. Get down. Edie, get down. Get down. Get down. No, not for you. Get down. I'm not playing this game with you, Missy. I don't need any more grain. All the grain you could possibly want. Alright. Grain for the babies. Grain for the babies. Never a dull day. Girl, wish you'd wear off on it. Did you spill that milk? Because I'm about over you chickens being in here. Everybody out. Out. Out of my, out. I'm not here. Out. Out. Let's go. Out. 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 You too, Clyde. Let's go. Out we go. Outside. Come on. Bonnie, you can stay. Only because you're my favorite. Only because you're my favorite. Oh, my alarm's going off. It's 8 o'clock. I'm supposed to be going to school. But no, I took a morning off. I should have taken the whole day. I have not been feeling the top of my game. I don't know what it is. I'm just like slightly nauseous. And I get really tired really fast. I think I'm just exhausted. And I need a break. And I have one coming in 7 weeks. Oh, I don't know what do you think about that. In 7 weeks, I'll have a break. But there's so much to get done before that's done. We got to get everything planted. Yeah. I mean, planting season has started. But even if I only do a little bit, I mean, it helps that I'm doing the greenhouse at school, so I could plant some stuff there. I could take my pepper plants in. And show one of the classes how to transplant. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that today. I'm worried about the chicks at the one school. I hope that the humidity, I swung by Saturday and added some water because the humidity was low. It was in with range, but it was a low range. I figured if I gave them more, it'd be okay. I'm not so worried about that environment as I am the greenhouse environment because the secretary went yesterday and opened up the greenhouse. She just lives a couple blocks away. And since she offered because she was going to be there, I told her, yes, please. In the ideal situation, so when you have your seedlings they're in the starter pack, so they're little. What on earth is going on in there? And so what you do is, you start them and then you keep them in there till they get their true leaves. The first set of leaves are not their true leaves, they're their seedling leaves, and that they're really good at photosynthesis and give them the plant a big boost to get going. So those leaves, you wait till the first true leaves come on before you transplant them. Because you don't want to give them any shock. Oh, I pushed my car, another one's going off. There we go. Let's just set these right here next to them. In the ideal world, in those trays, you've got the clear plastic cap topping on it, and then you have the black that the seeds sit in, and then you have another tray. Well, in the real world, once they sprout, you take that clear plastic and you flip it over and you put it underneath the black tray. So now there are no holes in that bottom one, and what you can do is you can water into the tray. And so the roots grow down where you want them to go, towards the water. You don't, especially with like tomatoes that don't like their leaves to get wet, you don't have to worry about the mildew or the mold and fungus or any of that stuff when you do it that way. It's the best way to do it. But the greenhouse, most of them are the kind that have holes in them for easy watering so they drain. Because greenhouse plants tend to be root bound, and you can tell because when you transplant them, the roots are all like entwined and there's like a circle of them. So I've been keeping mine, I use clear plastic cups because it helps the roots, it trains the roots to grow down because they don't want to grow towards the sunlight, they grow the other way. And it also acts as a little bit more insulation if you don't fill them up super full. And then I put holes in the bottom, so I put those in the cups, and all the cups go into like a clear plastic tote. And when I water now, I simply lift a couple of them out, I pour the water in the tote, I put the things back in there, and it automatically sucks the moisture up into the roots so that I don't have to water the top of the soil, which keeps them from getting sick. It's a great way it works. It works really well on them. Anyway, I don't have all the stuff I need for 300 kids. So I'm having to water every day because your seeds, first the soil needs to be moist enough to hydrate the seed. Yes, did you get your milk, Bonnie? And then you have to have enough of the, I forget what I was saying. Oh, you have to have enough moisture because when it's 140 degrees in there, you don't want it, it's going to dry out. There's this much soil in those. I mean, there's, I don't know, not even a quarter cup of soil. That's going to dry out fast in 140 degree heat. Especially a dry heat because there's no humidity in there because it never gets rain. If it was humid in there, and we tried the other day, and what I want to do is I want to hook up the hose, go in and soak the pea gravel that's in there. and soak it really well so that there's plenty of moisture in there. So when it does get hot, it's going to be humid in there, which will stop the water from evaporating out of the roots of the greenhouse. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed. Yes. Yes, there is. But you know what? When things aren't the way they're supposed to be, you learn a lot really fast. Right, Mama? You learn a lot. And the kids can learn a lot because we could talk about, well, what would be better? I'd like to get some sort of water catch filtration system. Easy to do. I just need to drain it in the fall before it froze, and they could sit there in the winter. Not sure how I would attach them to the greenhouse. Got to get another door on the greenhouse. Got to get the solar hooked up on the greenhouse. Because there's solar, they just haven't hooked it up because it has to be a master electrician because it's school. So many red tape. I mean, I wouldn't hook it up because I don't know what I'm doing. I would want an electrician to hook it up, but I don't need, why do I have to have an electrician with 100 years of experience? Can't I just get a really good electrician who works in the area and is licensed and bonded? Anyway, those are all the little thoughts going through my head besides what's going on with the kids. Is the sub doing the right thing? Do they get to keep my sub? Oh my God, the farrier's coming. I gotta get this done. I gotta get that done. No wonder I'm tired. My brain's going 10 miles a minute. You guys have a better Monday than me. Chat later.